Hi, welcome to my live stream. You're welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Please, you're here. Let me know you're here. Say hi. Hello. Just say hi to me. Thank you for joining. So I'm actually ventilating a closure I want to make use of on a hair for my next video. I think I'll be posting soon on the channel. I think I actually have two in mind to do. I don't know if I'm going to be working on this first, if I'm going to be using this first, or if I'm going to be using this color, because I actually have blonde and this black. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm ventilating the closure now. If you're here, tell me hi, so I would know. Welcome, 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 loves. So I've missed you guys, and despite what has happened, as I explained in my last video, I'm still trying everything possible to make sure I have a video up for you guys on hair content. So that's what I'm trying to do. So it's either I work on this one when I'm done to make the video, or I'm going to be working on the blonde one because I have two colors to work on. So you're welcome, loves. Okay, so I'm trying to see how I can, you know. Hi, hello, precious. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. You're close to 50 subs. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so great. I'm so glad and happy for you. Thank you. Do not give up. Keep on posting and things will get better. Me myself, I've been struggling with being consistent here, but I think I'm going to be trying more on how to, be consistent. Do well to be consistent in your posting. What content do you do, precious? Let me know what kind of content you do, so I'll know. My love. Okay. I don't even know, I think this is getting a bit hard because it's different from when you're just recording to make content and when you're actually live and trying to see if the camera angle is actually okay on what you're doing. That's what I'm trying to struggle with right now. But like I said, I'm going to be doing everything possible to be here with you guys more often, because why not? You guys are my family. So I'm making this closure for the week. I started it today, so I said, let me do this and see how fast I can go. I'm making use of a soft lace, so I can't really drag much on it. So if you have any question, please ask me, okay? Ask me if you have any question on hair content that I post, whatever I've done. You've seen videos on my phone, on my page, so make sure you let me know what you think about content here, and as well you can actually ask me questions you've been meaning to ask me, because why not? I'm really here to help you guys. I'm not just dropping videos. If you guys are having difficulties as well, I'm going to be actually replying to questions so I can know what. Hi, if you're joining, you're welcome. If you're just coming, you're welcome. Like I said, I'm ventilating the closure I want to use for a week. I just started today, and this is where I've gotten to. I gave myself 2 hours to vent. This is like 30 minutes of venting already, though I've not been venting straight up because I had to eat. Then I'm just starting again. So let's just say the 30 minutes I kept for myself is already gone. So I'll be giving myself extra. I take another, let me see, another 2 hours from now. So let's see how I can beat that time and see how far I can go. Yep. Kind of did a double split. But I'm to be doing single nothing because. So like I said, let me know if you have any questions. Hi, just come and go, please. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Please, guys, give me likes on my live. I'm really happy you guys are joining. You can share the live to your loved ones so people can actually, join this live. Hi, Dennis. How you doing? Hope you're good. How you doing, Dennis? You all are welcome. You all are welcome. Thank you so much for joining, guys. So like I said, I'm always here to make sure that not like I'm always here. I'm trying to always be here, like to be consistent here, so I can actually be close to you guys, because I've been really, really far from all the lovely souls I have here. And guess what, guys? Our subscriber count, I'll be actually, I'll be saying that next on my next video, because guys, this family is growing and I'm really, really glad that we're growing. So guys, what do you want to know about hair venting? Let me know. I'm here to reply all your questions that you think I haven't been responding to on the video comments. Okay? So ask me that and I'm going to be responding, loves. I surely will respond to your questions. So hit me up, hit me up. What do you want to know? So talk to me, loves. Talk to me. I'm trying to be as careful as I should, right? Because this lace is like a soft lace, so I don't want to drag too much on it, so I don't get like repeat. When you're venting, you have to be very, very careful, because if your lace gets ripped, then you're back to square one, because you can't be rocking a torn lace like that you're starting to ventilate. Look at how it is, right, guys? Show you how it looks. It looks good already. Yep. So love, have you all been? Talk to me. Are you guys shy? Don't be shy, please. Don't be shy. When you join my live, just say hi, okay? Say hi and say something to me in the comments, okay? Please say something to me and let me know what you want to know about hair ventilation, because that's what I'm doing today. So if you're a ventilator in the house, how fast are you at ventilating? Please, if you're here, say hi. Please, I want to see you guys. Hi, saying hi. Where are the highs? Please say hi. Okay, say hi to me, loves. Say hi to me. I'm trying to see how I can make this camera stable so I have a clear picture of what you people should be seeing. Like this how look how pretty my tiny single nuts are. So when I'm ventilating with synthetic hair, I make use of the single knotting because there's no need for you to be ventilating with the secured method. Yep. So that's what I'm doing here. Synthetic. They don't open up like human hair. Like if you ventilate your human hair with using single knotting, for sure, it's going to have it's going to pull like from underneath the lace because they are not secured. You just tied it on your hi, hello. But this is a synthetic hair, so I'm trying to, ventilate and single knotting because double knotting takes time. Just imagine I'm ventilating this synthetic hair. It's going to take too much of your time. At the end of the day, it will be of no use because who has the strength to ventilate a synthetic hair using double knotting? Nothing comes to waste here. So you also how I was trying to like struggle with my hair so I don't waste it. I don't like wastage. So that was what I did. Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. If you're just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome. How you're doing, loves? So we're ventilating a closure, a 2x4 closure. Actually 2x5 because when you say 2x2, it means hi, hello, Mercy. Grace and Mercy, how you doing, love? I hope you're doing fine. So if you're ventilating a 2x4 closure, the 2 means that's the wideness of the closure. Then the 4 or 5 or 6 means the length of the closure. That's what it means. Like when they tell you, if someone tells you they don't want to ventilate a 2x4 closure, or a 4x4 closure, or a 13x4, 13x5, it means like you're doing, whenever you hear the first number you hear is actually the wideness. Do you understand? The first number is always like the wideness. Do you understand? So if they say a 13x4, that's like the smallest size of a frontal, like ear to ear frontal. So the 13 is actually the wideness here, then the 4 is the depth inside. Okay, so I'm doing a 2x5 because I want here to be a bit inside. I don't really like a 2x6, the KMK, typical KMK closure, because it's at the same time as ventilating a the 4x4, because if you take off 2 from here and put here, it's like the 4x4 you're actually doing. So it's either I do a 4x4 or I don't do 2x6. I don't like 2x6 because it takes too much time to ventilate by having just little in front here. So this is a 2x5 closure. That's what I'm ventilating. That's what I want to use for the week. Yep. That's what I'm ventilating for the week. So guys, that's what I'll be doing. I think I would need to get my mic because I really don't know how I sound. I don't know how my voice is. But I think let me just get my mic. Okay, guys. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me get my mic. Okay? How do I move? Just 1 minute for me to get my mic. I see how I can use this. Okay. So yeah, I'm back. Back, loves. I'm back. Please send in your likes. Please send in your likes. Okay. Please, loves. Please talk to me. I want you guys to talk to me, like in the comments, so I can know what you all are thinking and what I should be doing more. Because I really want to be consistent here. I want to be showing up here more. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I really have to put that into, I really need to. Okay. Yep, this is this way. So, yeah. Hi. Hello. Hi, Molina. Please, if I don't get the pronunciation of your name, please do not fault me. I'm really sorry. I hope I get the pronunciation of the names of people here because I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to take this down a bit so to see if you all can see properly. Hi. How you doing? So, okay, so I got my mic. I don't know which is on. Don't tell me both of them are off. For real? But I charged you both. Oh my god, I thought my mic was charged, but it's not. And I really don't know how I sound. So I want to make use of a mic, but I don't think it's... Oh my god, sometimes I just skip things and probably it's because I haven't been creating content. That's why. Oh, that's bad, I know. So annoying. I forgot the head of the mic. What's really wrong with... Oh god. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming again. How did I not charge this microphone? I don't know how to charge. What's wrong with me? It's supposed to be on. I haven't used this for a long time. Okay, let me see if I can charge just one because I don't know what to do right now because I don't know. Let me charge it with my power because right now I really don't know what to do. Hello, hi, you are welcome. Let's see. So they're actually low. So I'm trying to charge it now to see. They're actually low. I'm trying to see. What story is it I didn't charge this? How? They're not charged. So why I let that charge? Let me ventilate. That's the main reason why I'm here, right? To vent. So let's continue venting, guys. Let's continue venting. Okay, hopefully you can see now. See how the camera is. See. Hi, hello, you're welcome. Please, if you're here, say hi to me. Please make sure you give a like. Please, it's not going to take too much of your time. Thank you. So, okay, so as I was explaining then, if you're going to be trying to ventilate a hair, you need to understand the basics of hair ventilation, and one has to do with knowing your lace, different kind of lace. There are different kinds of lace. There's the sweet, regular sweet lace. There's a soft lace. There's HD lace, transparent lace. This is actually the soft lace I'm using. The soft lace is very, 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 very soft. Little things can actually tear it off, like to break it. But when you're trying to melt on your hair, it melts very fast. That's the advantage of it. Hi, welcome. That's the advantage of it. If you're ventilating with a soft lace, you have to be very careful. But when you're done, it's going to be very good because you're going to the lace is going to be invisible, not as visible as your regular Swiss lace or Jane lace. I think the regular Swiss lace is the same thing as Jane lace. I don't really like using, except I do not have where to buy this from, because where I normally buy this is not every time the lady has this. So sometimes I have to go and look for the regular Swiss lace to work with. So you have that. So all you need to know is that the soft lace and the hasty lace, they are softer and easy to melt when you're installing, but they are not durable because it's like they can actually break easily. That's the bad thing about them. Then for what you need to know next is about your measurements, these different sizes of lace, how to cut a lace, and what to know. A closure has the base, has two sides, like one side going to the left. A closure has like they have the back going to the back and the two side opening with a middle part. So you will need to know how to ventilate this to the back, that's called the base, and the right and the left part of a closure. So you're welcome. If you're here, give me a like, please. Give me a like, y'all. I love you. Thank you so much. Give me a like. So that's what you need to know about the size, the basics of making a closure, because you don't have to just come and say you're actually venting by not knowing what to do. Okay, so you need to know what you're doing, right? You need to know what you're doing before you start ventilating. Okay, so knowing the basics has to do with the lace, the measurement, different sizes of laces, types of laces, and learning how to tie your first knot. The tying is actually the hardest part, because when you know how to tie, like imagine you want to tie a lace. Okay, let's say you want to tie your lace, right? You're putting this in just like so. This is what you'll be doing as this, right? So you're gonna be taking your hair, passing it through, and you're gonna be tying. This is what you're going to be doing to cover everything for the size. If you're ventilating a frontal, like a frontal, the 13 by 4, 13 by 5, 13 by 6, 13 by 7, then you have to cover that whole space. So I'm actually ventilating a 2 by 4, 2 by 5. So since I'm here is the 2, right? The length of it is the 5, right? So I'm going to be covering all year down to this point. I have this pin here. That's what I'm going to be doing. Not today, of course, not. I'm not going to be finishing today, but that's exactly what I will be doing, guys. So if you want to learn how to vent, it's very simple. I actually have a video on my page on how to ventilate for you to be able to tie your very first knot. Do you understand? So if you want to check that out, you can check it out and watch it if you want to learn how to ventilate, because it's actually not hard, but it is very, very hard. It's not hard, but it's very, very hard. Okay. But like I always tell people, whenever people come to meet me telling me, oh, patience, I want to do this, I want to do that, I will tell them, okay, see, ventilation is really not hard, but it's hard. It's not going to be hard for you if you put your mind to it. Yes. Do you understand? But to be honest, it's not hard to ventilate. Okay? It's really not hard to ventilate, but you have to put your mind to it. Because if you're able to tie your very first knot, then you can ventilate. That's the theory behind it. If you can actually tie your very first knot, then you don't have no problem ventilating, because it's when you're able to tie, then you know how to actually roll this ventilating pin, the needle, to be able to, to, it's very simple, but it's hard at the same time, okay? So, like I said, it's not really hard, but it's hard. But to be honest, it's hard. And it's really backbreaking. So many people don't like ventilating because if they say, if you're ventilating, you're going to be having back aches. That's like one of the what do I call it? Disadvantages of ventilating, because your back is going to really break. It will break a lot. It will break. So make sure you know that when you are ventilating, keep it in mind that your back is going to break, your legs get swollen because you're going to be sitting for a long while. Do you understand? Okay. So if you're here, you're welcome. Please send me a like. How can I have 91 people here and I have just 2 likes? Guys, just give me a like, please. If you're here, say hi or just give me a like. Okay? I love you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay. Let me say God bless you. You're blessed. You're already blessed. But from my heart, I say God bless you, because, you do a thing for someone and they would have to appreciate, and I appreciate you guys. As you all know, we've been monetized on this channel, so I'm actually working on the monetization video. I don't want it too lengthy, so I'm trying to know what I really need to say, because I tried recording a video. I tried recording a video of my own monetization process and it was way too long. I didn't want to bore you guys, so I said I'm going to do a new video. Yes. So we're monetized on the channel. We've been able to get a pay from YouTube. I don't know why I'm breaking the news here to you guys, but now, I love you guys now. So I always tell you things. Hi. Hi, Rose Love. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. So we're monetized. Yes. So, like I said, you see, I've been talking and I forgot the main reason why I am here, to actually ventilate. Yeah, to actually ventilate. So this was, I don't want it to be too bright so you can see. Okay. So like I was saying, we actually monetize. So I think I'm going to be doing the monetization video, a very short one, maybe like 7 minutes, but max should be around 8. I don't want it above 10, but if I can stop it around 8, I'll be very, very glad, because I don't want to do too much cut and join. Look at what I was saying about the lace. This is very, very thin. It's soft, so you have to be very careful while ventilating. Grace, yeah, love, yeah, we are monetized, okay? We're monetized on this channel. We've been paid. I'm going to be sharing with you all how much YouTube paid me in the video. Not much, but one thing I know is that as far as you're monetized on any platform, you have to stay consistent, because let me tell you guys, there's actually money online. Do you understand? Assistants now, making money online is the easiest way to actually have money quickly, because when you're monetized on any platform and you show up consistently, showing up with good videos and having views, because the views are actually what gives you money, right? So if you are monetized on any platform, it doesn't mean you have to stay dormant. Like, my page has been done dormant. Yes, my my YouTube page has been dormant for a while, and I really don't like it, because that was not the plan I had. Like I told you, I was really down um because of the electrical issue in my house that happened. You understand? But I'm still trying to see how I can come up, because my ring light got burnt also, so I gave it out, and from the money I use in I withdrew from YouTube. Like I said, it's not much, but I'm going to let you know, guys, soon enough. It's not really that much, but I was able to get a LED light, a bigger LED light. So I'll be showing you guys, or telling you, the particular LED light I got. And particular LED light I got, and the any other thing I got with the money. But I know it's not much, but I'm really happy that this is my first win online, you guys. Actually, my first win online, and I was so happy when YouTube actually sent me, like, when you've been invited to the YouTube partnership program. See, that very minute, that very moment of seeing that message, see, you'll be so happy, because there's nothing as good as just receiving money from somewhere. Do you understand? So I'm sure I'm going to be sending making the video. Josephine, you're welcome. How you doing, love? How you doing? If you can hear me, say hi. Send an hi to me, please. Okay. So as I was saying, the what do they call it? YouTube monetization is sweet. You all know people have been cashing out real good on YouTube, and I'm so happy I'm part of their program. So I just want to say this real quick. If you are a content creator on whatever platform you are actually um you're actually trying to create content on, just try and show up. Not just showing up with whatever you feel you want to show up with, do you understand? But showing up with value, it's the easiest way to grow, like grow real fast on any platform. It might be anyone you're using, but make sure you show up. Just show up. Keep posting. You have an idea, start. Do you know I started this channel 2020, but I wasn't consistent. I think around either November or December. If you go through my page, my very first video is on ventilation. Those were the very first time of ventilating hair. Actually, my second video second hair I ventilated was what I used to make the video on my channel. and that video has at least 60 something k, or I don't know, I know it's not up to 70k, but it has 60 something k views. I wasn't really serious. I didn't know what I was doing then. And then people are not really talking much about YouTube monetization and all that. Do you understand? But I just started the content then because I wanted to teach people on how to do things. Do you understand? How to do things and how to slay on a budget, you know. So that was the goal, and it's still the goal of this channel. Do you understand? So I want to say, if you're doing anything content creation, you just have to what? Stay consistent and see. Don't don't even think of any other person doing it. Do you understand? Do you? Let me say this to you. Just do you. Don't think of whoever is doing whatsoever. There are different niches to pick from, but I will tell you, do what you love. I went into hair because when I started wearing hairs, I saw how confident I was, because there's this feeling hair gives to a lady, right? But having a wig, like either human hair, or like when I mean a wig, not just braided wig, do you understand? Like there's different feeling and vibe it gives to you, and the confidence it gives to you. So then I started with hair revamping. Do you understand? That was what I started with. Then at the end of the day, I went for ventilating classes. Then I started ventilating. That's how I started this channel. I just wanted to teach people. Then people are not really creating content. Do you understand? People were creating, but not as much as it is now. YouTube wasn't crowded then. Just imagine I had kept, you know, showing up, kept being consistent in whatever I'm doing. I think things would have been different for me on my channel, but I'm still grateful because, I think I have 6,000 plus members on my channel, and I'm really, really glad I have them, because see, I'll always tell people that there's always an audience for somebody. 2,000 people could do hair content. Those 2,000 people have people to watch them, to love them. Do you understand? People could go into makeup content, cooking content, and all that. People always, 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 there's always an audience for someone. So if you have it in mind that you want to create content, just go for it. It might not be hair, it might not be makeup, but do what you love. Okay, that's another advice I want to give to you. Actually do what you love, because I feel like when you're doing what you love, you don't get tired. Am I right? If I'm right, say yes to me on the comment, please. I want to know I'm actually talking to people. Okay, so if you're doing something you love, right, you're going to be like, you're not going to get tired along the way. Even if it gets tiring, you will keep showing up because it's actually something you love to do. You didn't just start copying someone and get stopped on the way. Do you get? So I feel like whatever you're doing, whatever niche you pick, should be something you know that is similar to what you would want to do, or what you actually love. Okay, so that's the advice I'll give you. But I'm just trying to tell you guys that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to ventilate in 6 lines, like in sections, different segments. That's how I move fast. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you so much. So that's how I move fast. So like I said, if you want to start content creation, just start. Just get a phone. For some time now, it's not just the. Then I was having space issues, so I would just create content and have let's say issues with my phone then, because I used to create and I would have space issue. But I'm trying to see how I can still um you know past that stage. And I'm very sure, I told myself when I'm upgrading my phone, I'm going to be getting a tear carton. Amen. Hallelujah. So I'm going to be getting a tear carton, and it's going to be from YouTube money. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to be stopping at 6 here, then go the next line. So, this is what I'll do. I think I'll complete the 3 from edge, since I already have 6 this way. So that's the plan, and I pray it comes soon, because I really want to stay consistent and create content for you guys. And I'm not going to be creating just hair content, like I said in my last video. So guys, if you haven't watched my last video, make sure you watch. Yes, I'm right. Yeah, thank you, Grace. Thank you. Actually, you've been the one. I can actually, yes, you're my top one fan, and thank you so much. Okay, I love you. I'm sending hearts to you. Okay, I'm sending hearts to you. So, if you're creating content and you want to, oh no, as I was saying, like I said, I want to do like everyday content, like my daily life content, that is going to be how I live. I actually live alone, so I'll be doing living alone diaries. It's going to feature what I eat, how I clean, places I go to. I don't go out that much. I don't go to places that much. So I think I'm going to it's mainly stay at home, because of course I'm always home, and the videos will still include me working on hairs. Yes, so that's how I plan on doing more content for you guys. Hello, you're just joining, you're welcome. We're ventilating, we're having chats. You want to ask me questions about hair venting, whatever you want to know, please leave it in the comments and I'll attend to it. This is what I was saying about this. I can't drag too much, and I can't take more than 3 hairs at a time, 2 hairs at a time, because when I'm dragging, it's like drags on the lace, and I don't want to rip this lace, because I can't vent all the way here and rip it, and I have to start from beginning. It's not going to be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to make it the 69, right? So those are the contents I want to be posting more to. Then I'll be doing tutorial videos at least once a week or once in 2 weeks. So if you guys see living alone diaries from me, please and please and please, guys, do well to engage with my content here. There's no loss. Yes. I got it. So make sure you watch my videos, because, well, a baby girl cannot kill herself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I still want to go for other branches. If I could call it branch. But yeah, if you get what I mean, hair. Because see, I just love people looking good. See, when you wear, your hair is your crown. Do you understand? When you wear, there are outfits you wear, like maybe you wear a small top and just maybe baggy trouser, or maybe a leggings, and you're about to step out and you put on a cap or you pack your hair up. You're not going to look as pink as when you have either a wig on your hair, either braided or wig, you understand what I mean, with one wig. Or your human hair wig. Okay, I want to learn to do the knot. I'm going to be watching your videos on that one too. Okay, no problem, Grace, no problem. I am still going to even do more videos on knotting, because I think people ask more of it, but I have a video on how to knot a hair, so you can actually check it out and watch it so that you can learn how to do it. Ventilating is not that hard, but it's hard. But at the end of the day, it's very okay, because when you learn to do it, aside the back breaking, you're going to be very fulfilled because you actually did something. Because when you're starting, when I started, I ripped laces, so I won't lie to you. Like, I ripped laces, like, well, because I was um, too eager to do it. Like, I wasn't patient enough. I didn't take my time to learn because I wanted to like do it, like, when you want to get something done very quickly, very fast, things doesn't happen that way. And I had um my first ventilating class online. It wasn't physical, so when I watched the videos, I had just me me to actually work on my tying and everything process. So it was a bit hard, because then, as of 2021, people were not really teaching in-depth videos about ventilating. They would just make, because they want to just make money. Then now that almost everyone is trying to make out videos for people to ventilate. Can you do that on a live person? Do you mean you ventilating, like learning? Do you mean me working with the person physically, or you mean for me to do a live video? Please specify, my love. Tony, please specify. Do you mean, like, your question says, can you do that on a live person? Are you talking about let's say physical class, or you're talking about me? You're talking about me making a live video and teaching you guys how to do the knotting. But if you want to watch videos, I actually have videos on my channel on how to tie a knot. Grace, you said how long you've been doing this? Okay. How long? My love, like I was saying, I started ventilating 2020 December. That was because I was watching YouTube videos then. Do you understand? YouTube videos then. Yes. That's learning how to tie a knot. Yes. Then when I started ventilating on human hair, like main human hair, I think is when I did the class, because I wanted to vent using the secured method. Like I told you guys, you can't use this. You can't use this single knotting. Single knotting means tying once. You need something single. It means one, like tying it just like this. I didn't want to be ventilating single knotting for clients. So when I was learning the double knotting, or let's say the secured netting method, that's when I was having issues. I attended the class, but I couldn't really do it because I was eager to do it, because I wanted to work on a client's hair. Yeah. So I started learning how to tie, 2020. I think November, December, around that period. That was the first hair I ventilated on my channel. Yes. So that's how long I've been ventilating. Like last year, I didn't really ventilate much because I kind of had things to take care of, family things, if you understand what I mean. So, but I've been ventilating since let's say 2021, because 2020 I wasn't really good at it. So 2021, let's say from then. Maybe they mean with the wig on the head. Maybe they mean the wig on the head. Okay, you mean me doing it on my head? No, implant hair on someone. No. No, I really don't know how to. I don't do hair implants, please. I don't even know how that is. But by hair implants, I mean, I know something has to be done, like implanting something on someone's hair. I don't do hair implants, please, my love. But I ventilate. This is like me implanting hair on the lace. Okay, that's what I do. But I don't do it on someone's hair. I don't even work on people's hair. But I'm trying to see if I can do um hair installation because I kind of like installs now. As of like 1-2 years ago, I wanted to go into it, but the kind of installs I was saying, they were not really giving scalp effect. But I think now they are better, so I'm thinking of going into doing hair installation. But I don't do hair implant on people, Tony. Okay, yeah, but I'm thinking of doing hair installation on clients. Yeah, so that's that. So hit me up with more questions, please. Grace, I'm really happy you said you want to learn, so please do it to watch the video. Just go through my page. You will see the video. God, I don't like when attached get tangled because it might break my lace. But good thing you did it. Okay. So, guys, I was talking about the whole content creation thing. I've not really been consistent. Imagine me, I'll post a video today, then I won't post in the next 1 to 3 months. Like, you know, when you're not consistent, you're not showing up, YouTube or whatever platform you're on, you're just going to be like, this one is not serious, and they will not be pushing your channel. So for now that I'm trying to see how I can be consistent in doing these videos, I think it's going to be better. I hope I get serious this time. Because even me myself, I don't know what I'm doing again. Because I don't even know. I really don't know what I'm doing again because why am I not consistent? Okay, yeah. It's not just even before my this thing got my product, my working tools got burnt. I think as at around, I've just been on and off on YouTube, but now that I've seen that I've actually eaten YouTube money, it's actually sweet. It's actually sweet eating YouTube's money. So now I want to try and see how I can be consistent. This has just one. Let me add to it. I can be consistent because, bro, girls, like, it's really, really nice eating money online. And I'm really glad I'm part of the program. So I want to see how I can be consistent because, oh, God. Just imagine me having this amount of subscribers and I'm showing up and YouTube is actually recommending my videos, like they're actually pushing them. I know how I would have been or how far I would have gone. Do you understand? But look at me. I'm not consistent. But this year, I told myself I want to, from the second half of the year. Just imagine, I think my last post was around when? And I haven't posted anything again. Well, I'll really try. I'll really try because I don't know. I really don't know, but I'll try because I just have to try. Because one thing is to get subscribers and another thing is to get monetized to meet their requirements. I've met their requirements and I've been monetized. I've put in every step that was required. I've even eaten their money. Tell me why my last video was like a month ago or a month plus. Tell me why. Tell me. God. I really need to be serious here. I really need to be serious, you know. Because I didn't start this channel with the mindset of even having money from it. I just wanted to document my ventilation process then because I was struggling. Then I started having views. I was like, oh wow, people are actually watching. Then I went ahead to start creating more content. And the whole YouTube monetization thing was everywhere. And I was like, oh wow, so I can actually do that. So, okay. Tony said, no. Alexa, how close do you make your rolls? They're very close, my love. Look at, let me see if you can see. They're very, very close. I skip just 2 lines. I ventilate on the third one. This is what I mean, okay? So let's say these are the rows, right? So if I ventilate here, 1, 2, I'm ventilating on the third one. I taught this method on the orange wig I did actually. So if I ventilate this one, I'm skipping this to ventilate on the third one here. So let's just say I'm skipping 1 line here, ventilating here, I'm skipping this one to ventilate here. Then if I'm ventilating this one, I'm skipping this one to ventilate here. So in total, I'm skipping like one holes. But if you want to count in lines, it's like 1, 2, you're ventilating here, you ventilate this one, you leave this one, you ventilate on the third one. So it's like skipping your hole like this. That's what I do. Okay, yes, that's how it is. I hope you can see clearly what I mean, Alexia. Okay, like, yeah, so let's just say, I ventilate here, I skip this, I ventilate here, I skip this, I ventilate here. So if I want to go to the next line, I skip, well, since this is already ventilated, this is the line, but I'm going to be ventilating in between these two. So I count 1, 2, I ventilate on the third one. So I'm skipping this whole, do you understand? Do this one, leave here, ventilate here. I hope you understand. So I can't really watch on my screen and look at it. I'm trying to see if you can see. Okay, so this is it. Hope you understand what I mean. How long would it take you to complete one of these? Okay, actually, when I'm really serious, because I like ventilating at night because everywhere is quiet. I sleep during the day and I ventilate at night. So I take 2 nights to ventilate a 2x4 closure, even a 2x5 closure, because if I ventilate this night and I ventilate the next night, I'm done. When I start, I ventilate the base, okay? Then the 2 sides, I ventilate the base and one side one night. Then I ventilate the other side the other night. I do ventilate during the day too, but I don't like working during the day. I like to sleep because there are so many distractions. Do you understand? So that's how I ventilate. For a 2x4, 2x5 closure, I take 2 nights to ventilate. Max 3 nights. I'm done. That's how I ventilate, my love. Then, okay, thanks so much. You're welcome. So you do every order. Do you mean like the whole explanation I was giving to Alexa, Grace? Was that what you mean? If that's what you mean, yeah, I ventilate. It's just like it's a pattern you're following. There are different patterns of ventilating. We have the horizontal method and the vertical method, right? The horizontal method is like ventilating on lines like this, right? So that's what you're doing. The vertical method has to do going slantly. So if you look at this one, so you're going to be saying these lines, right? So you're going to be ventilating going this way for the horizontal method. For the vertical, you're going to be ventilating on, I don't know if you can see these slant lines this way. Let me see if you can see the slant lines. I think this way. You're going to be ventilating this way. But I don't like using the vertical method because it takes more time, and it becomes bulky. It's not as flat as horizontal method because every hair tends to be on top of this. Why this horizontal method allows a hair to fall in between a free space. Do you understand? So let's say I ventilate this one, right? I'm leaving this one to ventilate here. So this space here, hair will fall in, so they actually lay flat. Yes, that's how that's the pattern I use. So I mainly use the horizontal method to ventilate. Yes, so if I'm ventilating this one, I'm skipping this one and this one. I'm not skipping a whole. There are some places that ventilate this whole line, like this whole line this way. When they are done, they skip this one and they go to the whole line. I don't like ventilation like that. Okay, but I do the horizontal method by ventilating one, skipping this one, ventilating one. Let me ventilate so you can see what I mean, right? Grace, let me show you what I mean. So let's just say I'm ventilating this one, right? Let's just say I'm ventilating this one. So since your ear is already ventilated, you're going to be skipping this. You're not going to vent on top this one you're saying. You're going to be ventilating on this one, this hole that you have. Okay? You're ventilating on this hole that you have. So before you ventilate, you have to be on the same line with this one. But as a starter that doesn't know how to keep your eyes straight on a line, this is the little trick you use. It you just count from this hole that you have 1 2, then you ventilate. There's no hair, just one. So you're going to be ventilating here, right? You can see, Grace, you can see, Alexa, you can see that this is now in between these two, creating this hole, right? Since you're creating this hole, now you can come back and say, since you ventilated here, this is the next line, right? You're coming here to either ventilate from here, same way to enter here, or you just ventilate going this way. You ventilate here. You're ventilating here, right? You're skipping this one to ventilate here. Okay? You ventilated here, you're skipping this one to ventilate here. Do you understand, Grace? That's what I'm doing. So since you ventilated this one, you're skipping this one to vent this one. You can see if I'm ventilating with a Swiss lace, the holes are not going to be dragging like this because it's hard. But this soft lace is very soft. So if you drag too much on it, it's going to create like a hole. But you can actually take your hair back this way, so to cover it up. But if you drag too much, you can rip the lace. So don't drag too hard. I hope you understand what I mean, Grace. If you do, please let me know. Okay, please let me know that you understand what I mean. 1 2 3. So that's how you ventilate. See, you're gonna be finishing. I don't know. I'm not with my tape because I want to measure my base, the 1-inch base, before I continue. But for today, I'm going to ventilate and be leaving the middle. Do you understand? Till I know that okay, I can balance up when I do the tape, because since it's 2x4, I'm going to be having 1 inch here, 1 inch here. I think this is more than 2, because I added a little because I wanted the front of the wig I'm wearing to not look very small, the lace. Okay, so it's more, I think it's slightly just some lines more than 2. This should be like 2 inch from here to here. Yeah, so I'm going to be having the middle. I think then I'll be showing you guys later with when I'm done with the closure, because that's when the middle is going to be showing. Do you understand? So that's how I ventilate. Okay, like I said, when you start to tie your first knot, things will be perfectly fine, because when you tie it, that's when you know that you're going to be moving forward. The very good thing about ventilating is just tying, because when you know how to tie, there's no hard thing there, because ventilation is all about tying hairs into into a net. Do you understand? Using a pattern, following a pattern, because oh, you said yes, thank you, thank God you do. So it's not hard, but if you can actually knot a hair, this is called a knotting. You know, a knotting is tying, like you're wrapping your hair to tie it, right? That's the knotting of your hair. So if you can actually knot, you're good to go, because the next thing to just follow a particular pattern to finish up a hair piece that you're ventilating. Okay, so guys, I'm really glad I had people to talk to. Okay, this is actually my second time coming live. The first day I came live was the day my toes got burnt. I don't know what happened. I was using the light. I was doing a video. I wanted to call the orange hair. If you go through my page, I have like a ginger colored hair on my page that I made. That has like the highest views. I think 100 and something, 150 or so K views on my phone, on my channel. So I was trying to see how I can curl the hair, because I wanted it curled like with coiling wand, like coiling tool, a barrel. But I don't know what happened that day. The light tripped off, and when it came back, my barrel caught on fire. The extension, like that day, I was so scared. Like I was really, really scared. I was like, God, what is this? So I quickly unplugged my phone. Unplugged my phone because it was actually plugged that day. It was low, and I had to unplug it. But I couldn't save. The ring light had faults, just the cord. The cord of the ring light got burnt, because then I was using a ring light, 18-inch ring light. It got burnt, but I got this LED light, so I gave the ring light to someone to get at least maybe a cord if they can, or work the cord, and that was it. But my barrel got burnt, and my straightener, actually my straightener was, I have two, I think three straighteners. One of them was actually plugged to it, because after straightening, I wanted to straighten the hair because it was curled to this I think like it's a deep wave kind of curls. So I wanted to curl the hair, then I wanted to straighten it before coiling. I forgot, I don't know if it's the like too much tools on the extension that got it burnt that day. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know the explanation I have to give to what happened that day, but I was really sad. So I came on live that day trying to explain. I almost cried safe on live because I didn't even know what to say. I just came online to like say I want to like tell you people I won't be creating content for now because my toes got burnt. You understand? But I couldn't even stay long because I went later on to cry because when I thought about the whole thing, it was really annoying. But with eating YouTube's money, I'm happy I was able to get a LED light. So that's what I'm using. I'm using my LED light now to ventilate. Yeah. And it's bright. It's okay. That's what I'm using now. So, like as I was trying to tell you guys about content creation, if you really want to create content, then go on and do it. Go on and do it because there's actually money on this line. You know, I don't know what parts you're watching me from. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian content creator. Okay, get on YouTube. So, like, if you earn in dollars and you go to change it, you know that at the end of the day you're gonna be having a bigger amount, because earning in dollars is actually the sweetest way this period, because when you earn in dollars you go to buy things. When you've changed the money and you know that, yeah, imagine having even $50, you know how much that's going to give you depending on the rate the person is going to give you. So I think I'm really going to try to be, well, no matter the obstacles, I will try and continue. Same way I will tell you, I put in the wrong hole. Some way I will tell you, oh, I'm glad everything worked. Yes, Alessa, I'm glad everything worked out. Yes, thank you so much. I'm coming back. I'll be coming back full time. Like, why not? Nothing's going to hold me down. Nothing's going to hold me down. I think I'm going to be creating more content. I'm really glad I'm coming back too. How can I have a whole 6,000? Like 6,000 people love me to subscribe to my channel. God, you don't know how sweet that is, and I'm very appreciative of every one of you. I appreciate you guys for being here, because if not for you guys for watching my videos, because to hit that 4,000 watch hours is not to come and eat. Do you understand? It's not to come and eat beans. Do you get? I wasn't even consistent in doing my own, and it came through. Then imagine someone that actually puts in their all and it works out. Some people get monetized in months. It took me like how long, because I wasn't consistent. I wasn't showing up every time. I got monetized last year, even after getting monetized, seeing the message from YouTube being in the partnership program, I didn't really start doing the whole monetization process fast. I will do this one today and I will let it be. I don't know. I don't even know what has been wrong with me all this while, but I think I have this habit of just doing things and letting them be. Like, I beg, let me not disturb myself. But now that I've seen the money, my loves, I'm really, really happy. I'm going to actually what? I'm going to be consistent and share things that be going on. So, like, I pleaded with you all, please, if you see me posting about my daily lifestyle, please engage with me. Okay, engage with me. I want to be telling you guys how my life has been going as someone living alone in Nigeria here. Okay, I'll be sharing my living alone diaries with you all. So if you see my hair content, if you see my living alone diaries content, please just make sure to engage by watching, liking, and sharing as always. Okay, so please guys, please loves, see, I'm not being too serious about my venting, and I'm actually moving. You guys can see what we have got into. I'm actually moving, and I'm glad I'm moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is still 7. Why is this still 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, that's because there is now 5. I took 1. Okay. So my loves, thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate the fact that I came here live, because the first time I came live, like I said, I wasn't really serious about it. But being today, I'm glad I've stayed. Like, I've stayed for a long while. If you're just joining me, you're welcome. We're ventilating, we're having chats, we're answering questions, and talking about, I'm giving some, real life advice, because guys, no one talked to me, no one advised me that I should do this or do that or stay this one. Then I wasn't even watching too much of YouTube videos on monetization or how to grow. I was just there. But now it's so good. People are so nice to put content out there, telling people how to go about things, how to do things to stay consistent and be and be and to grow fast. Videos on that are not very okay. Just imagine like people like Omoni, people like Ruth Kajiri, people like Uche Montana, Bimbo Ademoye. Like, just imagine how much they are making on YouTube, because they're actually they're actually showing up. So why won't I show up? I really need to show up, guys. Please tell me to show up. Tell me to show up. Tell me to show up, loves. So I really have to show up, not just for the money, but because, of course, see, even colors that I don't think might be looking good on me, I want to actually try them out. So I'm going to be bringing different colors, combos of synthetic hair. Remember, I use, it's attachment I'm using, or I'm not using anything. This is attach I'm using to make this closure, and from there we're going to be making the wig. We're making the wig. So you want to know, watch my ventilating videos, learn. I have wefting videos, learn. I think I will make a full wefting video and post, so that it's not going to be too. I think I actually have a wefting video on my page. This is working. Do I have? I think so, but I think it's together with a complete week making. So I think I might do like a wefting video. I think I might do a wefting video and post, because I want to post ventilating, I want to post wefting, then I want to post what do they call it, the wig making process. I've made, okay, yeah, I have a wefting video, I remember, so you can check it out. See, when you go to my page and you see the hairs, you will know that at the end of the day, those that are subscribed to my channel knows that they don't actually, people can't really tell that they look like synthetic hairs. Like, I slay with my wigs. And I'm really glad I learned how to ventilate, I learned how to wig, and basically just slaying on a budget. That's what we do on this channel. Okay, so Alicia said, show up and stay consistent. Yeah, girl, yes, I will show up. Thank you so much. I will show up and stay consistent in Jesus' name. Amen. I will. Yeah, thank God for content creation, because I literally just seen you live and for a while, but really didn't look. But when I learned it, seriously, no, I have to read this again because this looks like something that's uplifting. Okay. Yeah, thank God for content creation, because I literally just seen you live and was like, yes, I need to watch. Have been interested for a while, but really didn't look. But I want to learn it seriously. Please, my love. I know almost everyone I have on this channel, I don't know them. I have few friends that actually subscribe to my channel. Of course, when I was starting, do you understand? Just show up. Show up. I'm glad you're on. I think you told me you're on 50. Is it 50 or so? Let me go back and check. Yes, you said you're on 50 sub. Like, do you know what 50 people are? People might think maybe 1 subscriber, maybe 10 subscriber, maybe 50 subscriber is just there. But do you know what it means that 50 people are actually locked up, like locked into your channel, girl? Like 50 people are there, like they are watching you. 50 people in, like I call people in this my channel my family, like they are my family. This is Crash to Glam family. Yes. Because do you know what it means? 50 people are a lot though. 50 people are a lot. Do you know what? You count from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. You get to 10, you get to 20. Okay, just imagine. You get to 30, you get to 40, and you get to 50. Do you get? So 50 people are a lot, my love. So make sure you take it seriously, because there is enough money online. There is enough money online. So show up. Okay? Show up. Don't give up. It might, see, let me be honest with you. It will get draining. It will get let's say it will get tiring along the way, but don't give up no matter what. Sometimes finance is the problem, sometimes the kind of phone we have is the problem, sometimes the tools to work with is the problem. So depending on the niche you decide to go with, sometimes people that go with educational content, they will have to attend some kind of classes, that needs money. People that want to do makeup, that needs money. People that want to do hair need to see, everything you want to do needs money, but don't let that to hold you. Start with what you have. If you have a phone, use your phone. If you don't have light, make use of your natural light. Is actually the best. I have a video I used natural light to film, and I think I actually liked the quality of that video, because you're not struggling to get like the let me tilt my phone this way. No, you're going to be getting a very good light, because natural light is actually the best to create content. But when you want to record in the night, that's when you have to be using artificial light, like the ring light and the LED light and all the kind of light. Sorry, excuse me. But if you have a window that's bright enough, make use of your natural light. Don't let anything stop you. If you have an idea, put it out. I had so many ideas. I had so many colors of hair to do that I'm not even seeing people do it on YouTube, on other platforms. The hairstyles I wanted to do. Do you understand? But at the end of the day, I didn't come up with those hairs. People actually still did them. Do you understand? So there might be an idea you have about something. Some persons might still have it. But the way you bring out your own, the way you project yourself to your people, that's how they're going to appreciate you. Do you understand? So, my love, please try and show up. Okay, that would be nice, Grace. Okay, you're referring to Alisa. That would be nice. That would be great. Yes, love. Thank you so much, Grace. At Grace, me too, and I subscribed. Thank you, loves. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for joining this family. I'm Zigadina Patience. I'm a Nigerian. I'm from Bayelsa State, but I currently live in Port Harcourt, okay? And I live and create my content here. So, but this content channel, it's all about scratch to glam. Like, you take things from small and you take them to, the top. Do you understand? That's what we do here. Like, we slay on a budget. See all those, most of those TikTok girlies, if you look like closely to the videos, the hairs they wear on their videos, my loves, the hairs are not really human hair, but they sleep with them and they don't know. So that's what most people do to create content from there. And sorry, excuse me, they get to buy the expensive, the expensive ones. So how you can do that is by ventilating. If you don't want to pass through, actually, wefting takes me like sometimes 20-30 minutes and I'm done wefting whole bundles for a hair. It doesn't take me time. Ventilating takes me 2 days, depending on depending on the size of the closure to ventilate. Okay, so that is that. If you don't want to vent, if you don't want to weft, you can get already made synthetic hairs. There are hairs of 1,000, 3,000, 4,000, but the closures that comes with those hairs doesn't look nice, so you still have to vent. Do you understand? You still have to vent. So you can either get them, ventilate the closure, then you make your wig, or you get attachments. Like this attach I got this for 3,650, right? For 3,650, and that's what I'm going to be using for the hair. Then the lace, there are laces, so 2x4, it's like 600, 700 naira. That's all you need. You'll have a thread, a wig cap, 500, and you're good to go to make your wig. And you slay with it. No one is going to know, my loves. No one. I don't know if I'm having mosquito here because I came in with this. I went to get this attachment this night and I came in this night. I think I have mosquito. Yeah. I think so. And I think it's kind of disturbing me here. Even with the light that is on. God, please let it not be. Oh, I think so. So, my loves, like I said, you have to show up. You really have to show up, because if you don't show up, no one is going to show up for you. It has to be you. It has to be you. Sometimes I sit in my room and I'm like, what do I do, to be better? And the answer is in my tip, right inside my palm. Right here. Create content, show up, and you'll make your money. Because I think like depending on the content niche you're working with, I think like some videos, like for 1,000 videos can give you $4. So imagine people that normally have like 30K views in a day. They imagine in a month. Imagine how much they're gonna be having, and $1 for even a is like 1,005, maybe 1,006 or so. So you can imagine how much that is going to fetch you. $4 is like how much already? So you just have to show up, my loves. You have to show up. There's no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. You have to just show up. So that's what I'm telling you guys to do. I'm really, really happy that, and I appreciate the fact that you guys told me to show up too when I asked you guys to tell me that. I'm really, really happy and appreciate you for doing that, my loves. I will really need to show up more, because I cannot be monetized and I'm not making enough cash from it and living the life I want. Do you get? I need to, because why not? Why not? I'm going to try. So, my loves, I'm really working on this hair, but I think I'm going to be posting the blonde wig because I'm actually done. Let me show you the blonde. Let me show you guys the blonde wig closure. I'm already done with that. Let me show you guys. Let me bring the blonde wig so you will see the blonde closure. I'm back. Okay. So, loves. Okay. So, this is the black I'm working on, right? Since I'm not done, I was thinking I want to post the black first, but I think I'm going to go for the blonde wig first. I think I'm going to be posting the blonde wig before the black. So this is what we have here. I hope you can see, loves. This is the blonde I have. So I'm done with this closure. Tell me how it looks. Do you guys love how it look? Tell me if you like it, how it's looking. So this is the blonde closure I made. This is exactly a 2x4. Okay, this is a 2x4 closure I made. This is how it looks. So I'm done with the blonde. Okay, I'm done with it. So I think I will start wefting tomorrow. So I can actually so this is how it looks. So this is what I was trying to explain about the base. This is the base of the hair, right? This is the base, the back of the hair, and these are the two sides I was trying to explain. So this is the closure I'm done with already. So I don't want it too bright so you can see the middle part of it. Let me see if I can reduce the light a bit so you can see the beauty of this closure I made. Yeah, this is how it looks. Oh, it's still bright. It's still bright. There's no how I'm able to do this for you to be because of the color. So like I said, this is it. So I'm done with this already. So I think I'm going to be working on this wig before the black. I think I will start wefting tomorrow. What do you guys think? I think I want to post this color because I'm beginning to like fancy colored wigs. Before it was like blah blah. When I did the ginger colored wig, I really loved it on me. I think I have a blue wig I made too for a client. Yeah, remember when I started doing this whole synthetic wig stuff, I had someone asked me to make a 4x4 closure and bundles to wig it. I think I have that video, but I didn't really know much about editing then, so I think the editing was not really clear. Yes, so I think I will do this color first before the black. Yeah. Okay, I think I have a comment. Grace Amensi says it looks neat. Good work. Can you bleach the lace? Oh no, my love. Thank you so much for the compliment about the wig, about the closure. I really can't bleach it. It's synthetic, but the knots are really tiny. You can see they're tiny. You can't really see them through. They're tiny. Okay, you can't bleach it because it's attachment. It's not going to take products. I can't bleach the hair. I can't bleach it. It looks this visible because it's very close. Look at how the knots are. Look how the knots are. Okay, but I can't bleach it. If it was human hair, yes, I would have been able to bleach, but this can't be bleached, my love. It's just this way. I'm going to work with it. Yeah, I can't bleach it. So one thing you need to know about hair is synthetic hairs cannot be bleached. Okay, even if you try to, there are excess. I think hair blends or they are processed hair from companies. I don't know if they do bleach them, but synthetic hair doesn't really work well with products. They don't absorb product. They've been chemically processed already before coming out. Do you understand? So it can be bleached. So that's why when I'm ventilating, I don't take too much of hair so that the knots don't look very visible. If you go through my page, you will see that all my hairs, ventilated hairs, the wigs are same kind of knotting. Do you understand? They don't look too bad because the ventilation of the knots are little. I pick like little hair because the bigger the amount of hair you pick, the bigger the knot. Okay, let me just show you an example. So because I know I'm not going to bleach them, I don't normally like I don't normally take big large quantity of hairs. Okay, so Grace, let me show you this, right? So if I want to collect a ventilate hair now, okay, let's say I'm ventilating, this is 2 strands, right? You can see this is 2 strands. So let's just say I'm ventilating 2 strands of hair. Can you see how tiny the knots are? Can you see? Then let me ventilate with more than 2 strands of hair. So let's just say I'm ventilating with more than 2 strands of hair. This is what I'm ventilating with. So let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say I'm ventilating 4 strands at a time. You see, this this needle can pick 2 hairs at a time. This is a 2 to 2 ventilating needle. So when I tried picking 4, you can see that it couldn't really pass all the 4 strands of hair at a time. So I think 3 passed successfully. So if you can look at this hair, these 2 knots, can you see that this is tinier than this? And this is going to give a more natural fitted lace cap giving effect than this one. Do you understand? So since you know that you're not going to be bleaching the lace, then ventilate. But when I get to the front of the lace, I ventilate like the sides, the edges. I ventilate more than 2. I try as much as possible to ventilate more than 2 because I would want it to cover the lace in front, so that when I cut it, it's not visible. But the main body of the lace, I use 2 to 3 strands, but mainly 2 strands because I don't want it looking bulky and the knots to be visible because I'm not going to bleach it. Okay. Go some messy again. You think? Yeah, I think you should finish it. I want to see it after. Yes, of course. Okay, I will. I'll finish it. Today, I'm supposed to use today and tomorrow night event, but since I'm really not serious into the venting, I will see if I can ventilate this morning because it's already like morning. This is like 3 past 3. So I think I'm going to ventilate in the afternoon so I can go far, then see how I can finish it. I think I will come live. Today is already Friday, already Saturday, I think so. So I think I might come live on Sunday or Saturday, no, on Monday, depending on how Okay, if I ventilate tomorrow afternoon, like today afternoon being Saturday, then I'll finish it on Sunday night, right? If I ventilate this afternoon, I don't think I'll be able to ventilate in the evening because I don't like overworking, because you're actually bending and it's going to be breaking your back. So I don't like overworking. So I think I'm going to ventilate tomorrow afternoon, then skip Sunday. On Monday, I'll come live. So Grace, do it to come live, join my live on Monday. I'm going to be done by then. Okay, I'll finish Sunday night. Then you can come and see it on Monday night. Okay, I'll come live on Monday. I think from either 10 or 9, 10, 11. Yeah, but I'll be live before 12. Okay, do it to come and check it out. And you said, yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. You're right. Yes, 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 yes. Thank God you saw what I was trying to explain. So the more hairs you take, the bigger the knots. Same thing applies to human hair. When you take too much of hair strands, um, you will have to bleach it even for a longer time, because the knot needs to thin out. The bleaching helps the knots to thin out a bit, like you're thinning out the knots of your hair to make it look scalpy like human hair. Because even our hairs on our head, like they have one strand inside of it, but it's all scattered. So imagine you're taking too much of hair, it's not going to be looking as good as when the knots are tiny. Do you understand? Yes, thank God you do. So that's it. So I'm really going to try, because of you guys. I really will want to try. I will vent in the afternoon tomorrow, today being Saturday. Then I won't vent in the evening because I don't want to stress much. I work in beats. I calculate myself on ventilation, because if you stress yourself, you're going to have swollen feet when you sit for too long, and your back too, because you're bending to ventilate. Okay, so I think that's what I will do. Because of you, I'll come live on Monday and show you the finished look of this closure. So I'm not going to weft the gold, the blonde. Oh, I can actually weft it on tomorrow evening, since I'm not going to vent in the evening. Since I'm going to be venting during the day, I think I might weft the blonde during, like, in the night, so I know that I'm going to finish something I will have to use for next week, because I really want to post a video next week. But I'm thinking of posting a chit chat, like a little chat about the whole monetization wahala I went through. You know, when you monetize, there are things you have to go through. Opening a dorm account. When I opened my dorm account, I wanted to cry, because God, the whole process is somehow, but well, whatever has a beginning must have an end. And I always believe that when I start something, the result at the end of the day should be good. So it actually had an ending, and I was glad with it, and I was able to make. I didn't even actually withdraw. Hey, don't worry, I don't want to speak the tea too much. This is how I talk when I talk to people that actually respond to me. Do you understand? I might not see you, but I feel like you're connecting with me, so I tend to share a lot. Do you understand? But I don't want to spill the beans too much about how I got the money. Do you understand? I'm going to be saying it on the video. To do it, check out on my page when I post it, okay? Alessa said, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like you are going side to side. Is it easier than going back to front? Back to front, how? Please, what is the back to front you mean? But yes, I'm going side to side. Like I'm ventilating this way. Do you understand? I'm ventilating from here, going this way. You're not wrong. But I'm going from this side, going this side. This side, going this side. Yes. That's what I'm ventilating. I'm not going back to front. But it's when I want to ventilate a particular hole. I'm counting from here 1, 2, then ventilating the next one. Okay, this is what I'm doing. See, when when you have a good knowledge about ventilation, you understand why I'm ventilating this way. When I'm ventilating in bits, I give my like in sections. I give myself, let's say I'm ventilating 6 lines here, 5 lines here, 7 lines here, 5 lines here. It's going to help me to work faster. Like it's telling me, like my mind will be telling me I need to fill up here because there's a gap here. Then I'll come here and fill up here. Then I come again. But all I'm doing is this is what I'm doing. Okay, if you can see, this is what I'm doing. I'm going this way. So I'm coming from right to left. But when I have a pattern, I'm going to be coming from right to this left. Where the pattern stop, I'm going to stop. Then I'll be from here going this way where the pattern stop. This is what I mean, right? So I have the pattern here like this, right? This is the pattern I have, right? So if I'm ventilating, I'm coming from here. If you can see, I'm coming from here to stop here. Do you understand? So it's like a line I'm ventilating. That's what I'm ventilating. If I have a pattern, I open up. Then from here, I'm ventilating to here. Yes, I'm actually ventilating this. This is horizontal, right? Yes, I'm right. This is horizontal. This is horizontal, like this is vertical. Yes, I think I'm right. So I'm ventilating this way. Do you get? Yes. From the neck to forehead, back to front. Oh, now I understand what you mean. Yes. You know a hair, let's just say this is a wig head. You know they have this back that goes this way, right? They have this back that goes this way. Then you have this one that goes here. Then, this is the back of the wig. Hope you can see. You see this part I have? You see this part I have? You see this part I have to the back? This is the back I have. Do you understand? This is the back I have. Then from the back, I'm coming to the front. But the pattern of ventilating I'm doing is going from one side to one side so that I can get to this front. So this is actually the front of the closure. This was going to be in the front of the closure. God, how do I carry this hair so that I can show you? If you can come live on my next live on Monday, as I promised Grace, I'll be coming live on Monday from 10, but I'll be live before 12. So come on live, then I'm going to show you how to the explanation of what I mean. This is already finished, so maybe it might be a bit confusing, but this is the back. This is going to be at the back of your hair. Do you understand? Then this is the front. This is what people are going to be seeing in front. So I understand what you mean. I'm going from here, going this way, but from back like this, I'm moving forward because this is where I'm going to be stopping. Okay, can you see? This is where I'm going to be stopping. This is going to be the front. Yes, you're correct, please. This is too close to my body. So that's actually what I'm doing. Yes. Please, if you understand, let me know you do, so I will know. I give an explanation that fits the answer, the question you actually asked. Hope you can see. Okay, yeah. Wrong hole. I really can't see the lace because the phone is close to my eye. Okay, I said that makes sense. Mine always gets too thick, so I will try it your way. Please, we are creating an illusion of how a human scalp should look. No one's hairline, like the front, is too dense. Do you understand? When you have, I don't know, if you're in Nigeria, if you're an African, you will know that our hair is like the 4C hair, they call it, right? So if you have that kind of kind of, if you have that kind of hair, you have to, you want to be keeping it that way, it's okay. They call it the natural, the virgin hair, the natural hair. Yes, but if you want it slick back, like always, we get to make use of chemicals like the relaxers that people produce in hair. So we use it to relax our hair. If you're a Nigerian, African, you will know what I mean. So if your hair is relaxed, you need to know how the front looks. It's not really looking dense. Just imagine you're wearing a wig and it's looking like it's too full and too thick. It's not going to give that natural scalp effect. So we are trying to create that illusion of a scalpy effect on a wig. So when you wear it, it looks like more of a human hair scalp, not looking all like all over the place because it's too full. Yes, please, when you're making, don't take too much hair. For my human hair ventilation, when it gets to the front especially, or the middle line that people are going to see, I take only 2 strands. I take only 2 strands for smaller size of closure. Those smaller size of closures are from 2x4, 2x3x5, 2x5, 2x6. That's the kinky closure. So that's what I take. From the side I can take 3 strands, but I don't take more than 3 strands. But in the middle I take 2 strands. Then when it gets to this very front, when it gets to the front, I take just 2 strands of hair. So it allows it to have that effect. But when you're ventilating a 4x4, a 5x5, that's a larger piece of closure, then when you come to the front, you need to ventilate using at least mixture of 1 and 2 strands. You ventilate 1 here, you ventilate 2 here, scatteredly. Do you understand? So it can have that natural finishing in front. If you're ventilating into human hair, don't take more than 3 strands at all. But when it comes to the front and the middle part, take just 2 strands. But if a larger closure, just kind of mix it up. But when it gets to that very front line, take just 1 strand. But if you're using synthetic hair and your hook, there are some hooks that can carry. This is the ventilating hook. You can see the mouth. I don't know if you can see. This is the mouth of the pin. There are some that are called 2 to 2, 3 to 3. That it means they can pick 3 hair. 1 to 2 means you can pick 1 to 2 hairs. This is a 1 to 2 pin. You can pick 1 hair and 2 hairs comfortably without falling off. Try to pick more than 2 hairs at a time. It might not be able to carry everything at a time. Do you understand? So if you're making sure you're working with a human hair, try as much as possible to make it look natural. Even your synthetic hairs, so it doesn't scream all synthetic. Do you understand? Make sure you can see the difference between this and this. I try to explain even to Grace. Like when it's 2, it's different from when it's 3. So if you're ventilating, please do not vent when it's too thick. Fluorize, oh god, please, I'm so sorry, I can't really pronounce what I'm saying here. Hi loves, you're welcome. How you doing? Okay, so now that you understand, I'm glad you do. So please, okay, do not use too much hair while ventilating. We are trying to mimic a human hairline, a human scalp. So while doing that, do well to always carry 2 or 3 strands. Like this is 3, right? When it gets to the edge, I like to pick 3 hairs at a time because it helps to cover the sides of the lace. Alexa, yes ma'am, I understand. Oh, I'm glad you do. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate this, that you guys have stayed with me even up to this time. I'm really grateful. Okay, I really promise to come out more and post content, come live, so I can have sections like this. Maybe things you feel I didn't really touch in videos, I can actually answer them right here. because when I go through my comment section on my video, sometimes I will open a comment when I'm about typing. I get to go over to the next thing I'm doing and actually forget the actual reply I even really want to give at that point. I try as much as possible to respond to people on my comment section in my videos, but I think I will come out more to do live videos because I think I'm going to be answering questions that are being asked there and here, the people that will be asking me those questions. I think answering this way is actually better, is way better because I can actually talk freely and not just typing something to a comment that the person might not come to check that particular day. Do you understand? But if I'm here and the person is with me, it's like we're talking, we're having a conversation. So I'm going to be, whatever you say, I'm going to respond to. Do you understand? So I think I'm going to be coming more live. I promise to come live more so that I can have, I can be able to reply to questions asked. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me. I said I was going to be here for 2 hours because I told myself I was going to vent for 2 hours, but I didn't really stick to the 2 hours ventilation because, like I said before, most of you joined me. I was really not even venting in that ventilating spirit. I don't even know how to even put it, but I wasn't really into it. And since I'm trying to look at my phone to check how the camera is and ventilate, because the phone is so close to the head of what I'm ventilating, it's a bit hard to go fast because I'm not close to I'm not really close to my phone, my my lace for me to see the holes properly. I'm a bit far. My face is a bit far because the phone is close to the head, so I'm not really fast. I always give myself 2 hours ventilation time when I'm ventilating. When I ventilate 2 hours, I rest for some time, then I come back. That's how I ventilate. I don't go beyond what or how long I can because when I started ventilating at first, I was always like, I'm having clients, so let me vent, let me do like this, and God, the backache wasn't it. It wasn't nice at all. So when you start ventilating, just make sure you start working with a particular. Just do what works for you. If you can ventilate just 30 minutes, my dear, ventilate in 30 minutes and break it down in days how you can finish. If you can ventilate in 2 hours, there's no problem. The faster you go, or the longer you go, the more work you can cover, the more space you can cover. Because as far as you're ventilating, you have to cover that particular piece of closure, this piece. Do you understand? If it's a 2x4, you cover the whole 2x4. If it's a 13x4, you know how big the frontal is. That's like full frontal, ear to ear. You have to cover it. So you would want to make sure when you're ventilating, you work with the time. You have to work with time, okay? You can't just work and say, I will have to finish it, so let me. No, if you overwork, you will break your back. You'll break down, and it's going to be very tiring for you to continue. So make sure you know what you're doing. Try out different time, different ventilating pattern, and get used to it. And you see that, okay, yes, this is how far I can go. This is where I can cover. When you cover it, you go to the next one. Yeah. You get to the next, and you go to the next time you set for yourself. I always have alarm on my phone when I'm ventilating, but because I'm live, I didn't really set, so I don't go more than what I'm supposed to, because sometimes I'll be like, let me finish this part first. No, that's what I used to do, and at the end of the day, I got sick because I was overworking myself. That's what I was doing. So if you're ventilating, see, imagine you're closing this whole head. You know there's a full lace. The lace is called full lace. That's like the biggest, like the whole scalp of lace to finish. So you have to always work in sections and how far you can go. You can see I'll be able to finish this part here. This is where I'm stopping, right? Then I'm going to be starting from here to finish up here too. So that's how I'm going to be going till I get to the middle, to the front of the hair. But I'm going to be opening my middle. Yeah, I'm not close to my tape. My tape is inside of a bag, so I can't really look for it now. But when I'm done with the closure, you guys will see the middle part. On a good day, we are going to ventilate a closure from beginning to end, from the cutting of the lace. I have a video on my channel on how to cut lace too, to know your different sizes of lace. I have it. So I'm going to go live and show how to ventilate by cutting the lace. I think I would do a let's say I would do a video in different days, a live section in different days. Maybe one day for the base, one day for the cutting of lace, one day on how to tie lace, and one day to finish the closure. I think that's what I would do. So before I go live, I think I would come post about it and let you guys know that that's what I'm going to be doing, okay? So that you can learn. Because if I want to explain it in a full video, you guys will not have the time to have a chat like this with me to ask me questions you want to. Okay, and if I had everything complete straight with me here, if I started with everything with you guys, I would have been showing you how to do the middle part. But come that day with the life I will do different days, I think I will explain and show you guys how to do the middle part and how to vent and open it, because it's a bit different. Okay, so guys, that would be awesome. Yes, that would be really awesome. I know, right? Yes. Like I said, I was when I started venting, things were a bit really hard for me. Really hard for me. People that knew these secrets didn't really, they were not really showing much because everyone wanted to get money from it. The skill then was not saturated. Do you understand then? So people are not really teaching as much as they should. Do you understand? So it was very difficult for me to grab ventilating in time. Do you get? I had to pay for different classes on how to perfect the skill. So now there are different everyone wants to create content. People are putting out things online, so you can actually stumble on a video that says, okay, this is how to cut your lace, this is how to cut your this is how to do this. So there are videos everywhere now, so it's easier for people to learn now. During my time, it wasn't like this. Like 2-3 years ago, it wasn't like this. So all about people getting things done, like learning something and learning it properly. So if I have the chance to do something, to teach someone something, of course I would, because I don't like struggling so as not seeing someone struggle too. Do you understand? So I would really love to do that too. Doing live, explaining things you would want to know, like not keeping things I'm supposed to give out freely to people. Do you understand? So whenever I'm live, you can join and ask me what you want to know, and I will explain. Not just about ventilating. I make wigs too, I sew. wigs, hand sewn wigs. I don't wig with a machine. I don't have a machine yet. And I treat hairs too. I know how to revamp hairs, your human hair wigs. I know how to revamp it, the products and everything to you. So you could ask me things and I would, you know, give to people what they would want to know. So loves, I think I'll be going off now because I've really tried being here, and I appreciate the fact that you guys have been here with me. I really appreciate the fact that you joined my life. Thank you so much. I really hope we do this sometime soon. Okay, so I'm going to be going off now, so I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for engaging with me. Thank you for, sorry about that. Thank you for actually being here and, talking to me, having that, like, keeping me going, asking me questions, wanting to know, and telling me, yeah, you get this. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for joining. So I will see you guys later on. So when I finish this hair in my hand, I'll be going off, guys. So do it to watch my videos, do it to check out my channel, watch videos, do it to keep drop positive comments on my videos. Wherever you think, you can drop it there, and things you guys want us to do more on this channel too, you can tell me. I would see how to go about them. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it to subscribe. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. So this is like 3:28 a.m. in Nigeria here, and it's time to sleep. And even with me being, chatty and all that, I think I really did good. So I'm almost done with the hair. So if it's night for you too, good night. Okay. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Like I said, do it to check out my videos on my channel. Watch them. Share with your loved ones. Share with people you know that the videos are going to be of help. So see you guys on Monday. I'm very sure I'm going to be live on Monday by His grace. By His grace. Okay, so bye. Love you guys. Thanks for joining. Bye. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to open your hair. I don't want this one I carried. Bye, love. Bye. Okay, I want to end it. Like I said. Oh my God. Oh my God. How do I? Yeah.